gonna tell me about you got cat scratch fever for real because you got mauled by a bunch of cats.
Bunch of kittens.
You
I
found
fostered. Yeah, there were kittens living under my house.
in a hole where you thought it was just like there's just this hole where the air comes in.
Yeah, it turns out there's like my whole house is a crawl space underneath.
Crawl space.
Crawl space. A place for crawling.
Welcome down to welcome to
if you're a kitty cat.
Crawl's place.
Crawls. Hey, come on down to Crawl's place.
On, you got somewhere you got to get around on your legs. You got to get down on your knees, get down hands and knees, crawl around, get down to Crawl's place. Maybe your wife's got the kids this weekend, but you want to get down and crawl around like you had kids. Come on down to Crawl's place.
Crawl's place.
We'll give you
free on Sundays.
We got sandpaper you can crawl over. We got
ball pit
tassels you can run through.
Tassels.
We got that weird.
Now I want to go to Crawl's place.
We got disco. We got one disco ball. That's extra. Cost you extra to crawl around the ball.
We got fly paper. You got to go fast.
Yeah, don't get caught.
That's just a fun game we play down here at Crawl's place.
Fly paper. You ever want to be a fly?
The fly paper game. That's what we call it.
If I could be a fly on the wall, see how much fun
or
everyone's
on the
having
floor.
down at Crawl's place. This is the worst joke.
I like it.
Crawl's place.
Yeah, but no, there were 5 little baby kittens under our house.
Very cute. Very cute cats.
And we found them the Thursday before Memorial Day, so we got to keep them for 5 days. My office reeked really bad.
Ugh, God, I hate that.
It was very bad.
Are they just pissing all over the floor?
Pissing and shitting and only eating wet food.
Oh, my God.
So it smelled like kitty poop, kitty pee-pee, and wet cat food.
Probably still does.
Office. No, it doesn't, thank God. It aired out pretty good.
Jesus.
Because we, put stuff down.
Oh, so they weren't just, pissing on your rug.
No,
okay.
No, that would be
I just
stupid.
imagine them pissing on your rug. And you're like,
no,
I'll deal with this
shag
later.
Rug. No. I don't know how to deal with that. Honestly, a shag rug was a huge mistake on my part.
Yeah,
in general.
Yeah, 3 animals. And then 5 kittens.
And 5 kittens.
So whatever happened with the mama cat?
We think she died.
Oh, damn.
We saw a cat that we had previously seen pregnant. We saw her out, on the, what do you call it? Like the causeway? Like that grass that's in between the sidewalk and the road. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
It has a name. Like the...
Causeway.
Fuck, I can't... It's not causeway, but...
No. That's what you said.
Yeah, but it's not that. It's fucking... What is it called? It's called the... It's not the median. Grass between sidewalk and street is called a road verge. Okay.
Road verge. That's not it. Never heard that.
Yeah, that's not what I'm thinking of, but...
you're probably talking about the road verge.
The furniture zone, the sidewalk buffer, neutral
furniture
ground,
zone,
yard sample,
the Crawl's
government grass,
Crawl's place,
nature strip, beside walk, and devil strip. Okay.
Nature.
Well, I'm gonna say we found the dead cat.
Okay,
on the devil
nature strip and devil strip are pubes. These are shapes of pubes. Maybe furniture place.
Honestly, all of these furniture zone.
Yeah, there we go.
Neutral ground.
Ball pit.
Yard sample.
God.
Government grass. Honestly, in this day and age, my pubes are called the government grass.
I don't want to know that. I don't even know what that means.
That's all women's pubes are government grass, because we're controlled by the government.
Oh, I see. This is a women's rights joke. Okay. That's why I didn't get it. See, I hate
you so much. Anyway, yeah, they while we had the kittens, I let them climb all up on me. They loved me. It was really sweet. They would sleep in my lap and crawl up on me so they could nestle in my face and stuff. But it turns out all the little tiny claw marks they were leaving on my legs and arms
were full of bacteria.
And after they left, I developed a rash. And it is very itchy, and I cannot find my Benadryl cream.
Government rash.
Yeah, exactly. So I have that, and then I was going to tell you about why we can't do laundry and why we had to go out to dinner tonight.
Oh yeah, so for the audience member,
our one member, hey Matt.
Yeah, Alexa. I think Ben.
Matt.
Jackass Matt. I think Ben.
Oh, and
listens.
Ben. You know what? Hey Ben.
Shout out to Tall.
It's not the Matt you think, Ben.
Ben, it's a different Matt. Shout out to Tall Ben.
Tall Jackass Ben. We've decided we're calling our fans Jackass.
Because only a jackass would listen to this stupid fucking show.
Yep.
So you had to do some I called your laundry machine bisexual. What did I say?
It canonically it's pansexual.
Pansexual.
And also a writer. So it's.
Oh, you made this joke. I didn't even make this joke. You made this joke, and it
No,
confused me. It confused me because I just don't understand.
Yeah, and so you're probably getting pretty angry about it.
I'm getting furious. I'm the maddest I've ever been. You tell me one thing I don't understand, I'm madder than hell.
I don't even know why we were giving my washing machine a sexual. You said it was on strike.
I said your washing machine was on strike because it was part of the
and then I also
Writers
said
Guild.
Pride Month, and it doesn't.
It's on strike because it's gay.
It's a gay writer.
So why? So that's why it's okay. That's why you said writer. That makes so much more sense. I was like, what? Your washing machine's putting out prose? Why are you calling it a writer?
No, it's actually a principal writer on Ted Lasso. So put some respect on my washing machine's
No wonder
name.
your clothing is never dry.
I'd like you to explain that joke for all the Ted Lasso fans out there.
It's so cheesed up. It's corny bullshit.
Cheese isn't
It's
dry.
wet.
Okay.
It's wet. Dripping wet humor that sucks.
Sopping
It's just the
cheese.
soppingest, cheesiest bullshit you've ever seen on TV.
Okay.
Oh, mate, I'm the forward. I'm the front forward on the left flank of the field, and I heard some guy posted his birds nudes around. Oh, that's disrespectful. Let's have an entire episode about how that's disrespectful. That's like the show, right?
It was a subplot of one episode.
Yeah, that was resolved probably resolved that episode?
Of course it was.
Yeah, why would there be any stakes?
What's beautiful about Ted Lasso is it's classic sitcom in that it's serial and it's episodic.
And bad. Classic
Not
sitcom,
bad.
not
I'm
very
so sorry
good.
for all the Ted Lasso fans out there. I don't agree with Will.
I will never,
love
ever
Ted
like that
Lasso.
show. And I will say that show sucks.
You know what? Not everything is for you, even though you might think it is. Straight, white, cis
No,
men.
absolutely not everything is for me. Ted Lasso should be for no one. That show shouldn't exist.
Fuck off. Anyway,
That show's certainly
washing
not
machine-
a grill because it doesn't know how to cook.
My washing machine doesn't work right now.
Because it's a writer for Ted Lasso.
And I had to go out to dinner tonight.
Yes, why is
because-
that?
Our gas got shut off.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay, I saw you post something about that.
So what that's about is that
Your gas doesn't cook either. Your gas is a writer for Ted Lasso.
my stove, my oven, my hot water heater.
Damn, you can't even
And
take a
my-
shower. Which is...
Dude, I haven't showered in over a week.
That you don't care because you're used to that.
This is too long, though.
Yeah.
No, this is too long.
Oh, my God. No wonder you look like
This
you
is
live
way
in
too long.
Florida.
I know. This is my, one clean.
Fucking the biggest shirt you own with dolphins on it.
It's not good.
You get a haircut? Something different about you. Did you get a haircut?
Nope, I haven't showered in 9 days. our gas got shut off. Tried to start because, okay, here's what's wild. I went on the gas company website.
Gas subreddit. You went on gas subreddit.
Yeah, I went on our gas.
r/gas. It's out. What do I do?
I didn't have a login for the gas website. And so then I went and looked at my bank account. Never charged for gas. I went on the National Grid website. National Grid does provide. National Grid is our electricity company, but they also provide gas. No, it's .com. Oh. They provide gas. I didn't have any gas charges on our electric bill. So I was like, you know what I bet? Because our neighbor was like, I think the girl that lived in the house before you, like, maybe kept paying. And I was like, that sounds right, because 11 months of gas
that's a long
without paying sounds like someone else was paying on accident.
That's a long time for them to have not noticed. And
like
the Scrooges that they
gas
are.
is pretty cheap, right? So like could like you could move away because she kind of moved away in a hurry a little bit for some family stuff. So I could see her getting a $20 to $30 charge every month and just like being like, I'll deal with it later kind of thing.
Yeah. And then just never getting back to it because what? Yeah. So did you get? So did you get to the bottom of it? Did you get to the bottom of it?
I sure did.
Oh, you kind of Sherlocked it up.
Just been giving us gas and charging us late fees for 11 months.
What the hell?
And they just turned it off almost a year after we moved in.
That's even worse. That's the worst scenario.
Yes, I know.
And you had tried to set this up. You had tried to set up gas.
I know for a fact when we moved in, I set it up. Because here's the fun thing. I called them today and I was like, hey, what the fuck? Because I tried to set up gas like before the weekend and nothing happened. Turns out I didn't set up gas. I just gave myself a second electric account, which sucks. So they canceled my old electric account and started a new one, which is insane. So I call the gas company and I'm like, dude, what's going on? And they go, oh, yeah, you have an account and you set it up in July 2022. You just never paid us. And so we just shut it off last week. And I'm like, what?
There's like a disconnect, right?
Yeah, and they were like, oh, we called a bunch. We sent letters to your address. And I'm like, no, you didn't. I never got
We've been calling you constantly. We kept trying to call you.
Well, that's my thing. It's like, okay, yeah, maybe you were calling, but like, did you ever think to maybe leave a voicemail? Because I don't know if you know, but it's 2023, and if I get a call from an 800 number, I don't fucking answer.
Yeah, we don't fucking answer unknown numbers. Leave a fucking message.
Yeah. It's 2020.
Every fucking phone call is a scam.
Yes.
We have your child, and we're going to kill them if you don't give us your credit card information. I'm going to need a badge number.
Leave a voicemail.
Yeah. Can I get your agent number?
Text me. Leave a voicemail. Something. Like, how did they not have any means of correspondence except to call and not leave a voicemail and to send probably the most, like, innocuous looking letters ever?
Well,
because I don't remember ever getting a National Fuel Gas letter.
You would remember that. I don't think they ever did.
Exactly.
I think that's a lie. I mean, if they were sending you letters, they were obviously going to the wrong address. But
they have my right address. Is the thing?
Yeah, so you would know if you got a letter from them, you would know.
Exactly. 11 months.
Like that wouldn't look like bullshit that you would just throw away. Like, and honestly, if you get a letter, here's a helpful tip for all our listeners out there. If you get a letter in an envelope, you open it.
Matt, Ben, listen up.
Matt and Ben. Different Matt, Ben.
Yeah, Ben, don't think it's that Matt. It's a different Matt. You don't know him.
You open up the letter, you read the letter, and then you find out that it's BS, and you fucking chunk it.
Yeah.
You chunk it at
So
whatever
either...
cats are crawling up out of your crawl space, or...
Because I always look at my letters. Like, even the ones that are those fake-ass, like...
Fake-ass $100 bills.
You're pre-approved, or whatever.
Oh, I don't look at those.
Like, it never says you're pre-approved on the
I also
envelope.
don't get those. I don't get those up here, which is nice.
Yeah, it's Canada, so that's probably part of it.
They don't advertise. They don't advertise for medicine. You don't get fucking Lexapro guy golfing ads.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Well, he's happy now. He can golf. He can finally do what makes him happy.
Hey, you know what? My heart goes out to him.
But yeah, so that's what I've been dealing with. And then while we were at dinner, it was after 5, and the guy calls and is like, hey, it's National Fuel Gas. Can I come by and turn your gas on? And I was like, well, no, we're in the middle of dinner. Like, I thought after 5, like, nothing, like, it would be tomorrow.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
And he was like, no, I'm the night guy. I start work at 4. And I was like, what? You come turn on gas at fucking 9 o'clock at night?
National
What are
Gas?
you
You gotta
about?
get your shit together, bitch.
Dude, National Fuel and Gas, I'm calling you out on this podcast. Fuck you.
National.
And now I owe over $1,000.
Well, you obviously dispute this. You do not pay it.
I don't think I can.
Yeah, of course you can. Like
How?
Like I set it
What
up.
do I do?
You just say I set it up. You fucked up. You fumbled the bag, bitch. That's what you tell them on the phone. You
They
dropped the ball.
told me apparently they were sending bills every month.
Yeah, you say I've never got a bill. I've never seen a bill.
How did I miss a bill and a bunch of late notices this entire time?
Yeah, if you were
How?
sending bills, I would have got one. That's all you say. He's like,
But you know they can turn it back on me. They can say you gave the wrong address or blah blah, you know, whatever. Like, and I'm not a Karen. I can't do
no,
it.
give him my number. Get him call me. I live there. I'll settle it. I'll Karen.
I'll give you all my info. I'll give you the last 4 of my social.
Dude, give it all. I'll fucking.
My
I'll
account
do
number.
a Karen to these people. I don't give a shit. Who the fuck are they? They're robots. They're fucking robots that work for the government. Natural gas.
Yeah, they're not people.
No, of course not. Not when they're on the phone saying you owe them $1,000. That's insane.
I know. Because, you know, it's every bill and every late fee has compounded.
Yeah, all you have to say is
So-
like why would I set up the account. I mean, this is great podcast content.
Yeah.
How do you make the biggest stink so that the person just doesn't want to deal with you? And that's really all you got to do is just like be the biggest bitch in the world. It doesn't count if it's
can't.
over the phone.
No. It counts the most when it's
No,
over
it counts
phone,
the
'cause
most when
nobody
it's
wants to
when
be
it's
on the
a
phone.
server in person and you want to tip them well. That's when it counts the most.
Okay, so servers are people, but customer service agents are not people.
Not if they're representing not if they're
deserve-
representing a terrible organization that wants to charge you $1,000 for something that they messed up. And then they lied to you.
I'll tell you what.
If you represent
I'm
if you represent
being
someone
gaslit.
Yeah, if you represent someone who lies to me, you're a liar. I don't care.
Okay.
Then you're just a liar. Cuz they could easily just be like, "Okay, yeah, sure. We'll drop it.
No, they won't.
We'll drop it all." That's all they had to say.
I'm just
They
not-
just say those words. We'll drop it.
I really love the idea of paying for my problems to go away, personally,
Yeah.
which is why I ordered a litter robot.
What does that mean?
It's a robotic litter box that you don't have to clean.
Oh,
It
I've
cleans
been
itself.
saying you should get one of those for years.
I finally ordered one.
God.
It's coming tomorrow.
You told me.
I'm so
I
excited.
always said.
And I have a Roomba.
I was like, you got to get one of those automatic litter boxes. You're insane for not having one.
Here's
And
the
you were
thing,
like, they're so expensive. Yeah, that's what you've always said. I was like, yeah, but you would buy that.
I've been noticing how bad I am at cleaning the litter. And so I was like,
you're
you know
noticing.
what?
Oh, you're noticing.
Finally, I've been like keeping track and been like, you know what? I'm really bad at this. And I was like, every time I should clean the litter, would I pay $5 for someone else to do it? Yes. How many times would that take? Like if I clean the litter once every 2 days, which is like the minimum.
That's the minimum?
For how much Gerald shits?
Okay,
Yes.
because
He's a huge cat and he eats a ton.
my old roommate,
Technically, I should be cleaning it out. Like if I was a really good cat owner, I'd be cleaning it out once every 2 days.
okay. I've always wondered what is
And that's
the
what
normal
I mean, like,
interval.
really good. I am a horrible cat
Yeah,
owner.
of course.
I'll wait like a week.
Yeah. You really good?
More. No,
No. God, no.
not at all. God no. So I was like, if I were to pay someone $5 every time I should clean out the litter box for them to do it, which I totally would do.
Of course you would.
How many times would it take for me to have paid for the litter robot? And it was like a few months.
It was like 3 months.
Yeah.
How much
So,
was the
like,
litter robot? Let's hear it.
$700.
Damn. Okay. I need to get a vacuum cleaner, and I don't want to buy one.
Yeah. It's tough.
Yeah.
Well, I literally, my 26th birthday, I asked for and received a nice vacuum cleaner from my mom,
Nice.
which is the one I still have, actually. It's very nice.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to get one, but they're so expensive.
They
It's
are.
the stupidest thing in the world.
It is. There's some good robot vacuums
No.
that aren't
I don't want
very
that.
expensive.
They'll wreck my shit.
You want-
They'll get in my way. I'll kill it.
My God.
I'll destroy it. It would get into something. It would get into something that I left on the ground, and I'd get so mad that it would wreck something,
Well, that's what you
and I would destroy
no,
it.
you
I'd be
pick
so
up.
mad. No, not this space. This is my space. I can put stuff on the ground. This is
my God,
my
you're so
space
stupid.
for the ground.
So when you're vacuuming with an actual vacuum cleaner, you still pick that thing
No, I
up,
don't.
right?
I wouldn't vacuum it. I wouldn't go near it.
I'd leave it there.
I'd leave it on the ground. I'd vacuum around it, or I wouldn't even vacuum anywhere near it. I wouldn't even look at it while I vacuumed.
Oh my God.
I would
Okay,
vacuum
well, if you want
the other side of the room.
an actual vacuum cleaner, I will
Gotta
say
get a Dyson.
get a Shark.
Oh, a shark. Card shark.
Get a Shark.
Card sharp.
That's why I got a Shark, because I watched a bunch of vacuum cleaner reviews from someone who was he was a professional house cleaner,
Okay.
and he made a YouTube channel of reviewing vacuums that he would use as a house cleaner. And Shark
was the one, huh?
Shark was the one.
Nice. Yeah, I was not like Dyson seems cool, but it's like you never go for that brand. You never get
Shark
the
is
brand.
just as good as Dyson, but like a few hundred less.
Okay, cool.
Like for comparable,
Yeah.
like it can get very expensive, but I mean the vacuum I have was like $200,
Yeah, there's like a
and it's
there's
like
a
a good. It's
refurbished
one
shop.
for like an animal, like it's an animal hair vacuum.
It's an animal. Let me tell you, that
You know-
vacuum a real animal. Whew.
It's a tiger.
That vacuum's got stamina. Whew.
I could go all night with that vacuum.
One charge lasts all night. That vacuum is
Yeah, you probably just need a stick vacuum anyway, just to pick up like loose.
yeah. Just if that vacuum is just all you need is just really just the stick, really.
You just need a stick.
Dude, that vacuum
You don't
can
even
do
need suction.
carpet and hardwood. Let me tell you. Mm-hmm. It doesn't even need suction.
That was a joke for all my sex toy people out there.
I think the whole bit was a joke for them.
Well, that was a deep cut. That was like a B-side
Okay.
joke.
B cup. Joke.
It was just deep, pretty
Hey,
deep. Balls deep. Cut.
I don't know why this vacuum cleaner has a balls deep function, but what is that for? Like cleaning
You
up
just
like
get
a ball
whoa!
pit? Whoa! Oh god, I'm sucked up.
I've been sucked up. Anyway.
So you had to go to dinner. That's a long story for you telling me you had to go to dinner.
Well, and that my washer doesn't
Y'all
work.
go to dinner all the time.
I know, but we didn't want to. We have HelloFresh to cook, but we had to freeze some of it because we can't cook it.
Where'd you go? Where'd you eat?
We went to Thin Man and we had a pretzel and some pork belly bites that were so good.
That sounds like not enough food.
Oh, it was plenty. I couldn't even
One pretzel
finish it.
and pork bellies.
Big ass pretzel, sourdough, delicious,
Sounds all right.
and
I like a
a
pretzel.
big fucking bowl of pork belly bite. Like that was like a whole strip of pork belly cubed up,
Nice. Okay, I'm into that.
and it was sauced up and stuff. It was
Sauced
really
up.
good.
It's all sauced up, tossed and sauced.
And it was perfectly cooked. It was like
Melt in your mouth.
chewy, like bacon on the outside, but then when you bit in, the fat just like dissolved. It was so fucking good.
I tried a new recipe. I'm a cook. I'm a chef. 5-star. I tried a new recipe that you would hate. You would hate this recipe so much.
Why? I know. It has eggplant and zucchini and cilantro.
No, none of those.
Oh.
I love all
Why do I
those are
hate it?
all good things. This had none of them.
Olives. It has olives in it.
No olives. You're
Well,
you're
I
four.
won't
You're
hate
0
it.
for 4 on this. What is the one thing that I love that you hate? Brad hates it too. That your husband hates it too. That's the other clue. This is a huge thing. I love these things, and you hate them.
I just named all the things
No,
I hate the
there's
most.
a huge thing you didn't name that you hate.
That I hate and you love.
Eggplant rules. Zucchini rules. Olives are good. Not black olives. Green olives are good. Olive juice is good. What else did you name?
I hate and you love. Being a know-it-all asshole
I don't love that.
was what you had for dinner.
I don't love that that's what I am. I don't love that I'm just gifted with intelligence, but, it's a curse.
All right, I'm never
Mushrooms.
Gonna guess it. What is
Mushrooms.
it? Oh yeah, I fucking hate mushrooms. I forgot about mushrooms.
I
Ew.
cooked a traditional Italian dish that is mushrooms cooked like tripe.
Ew, I hate tripe too.
This has no tripe in it, but it's just mushrooms cooked
But
in
it's
it.
mushrooms
Cooked in
something
a style
I hate, cooked like
that you
something
would.
I hate.
Yeah, it's it's like mushrooms, olive oil, garlic, salt, oregano, and a tomato paste.
Honestly,
It's like
can
a
I tell you?
tomato-based mushroom dish. It's very good.
I don't want to hate mushrooms.
Yeah,
I
no
have
one
tried
does.
many times
They're so good.
to, like, I have tried mushrooms a ton of times and like tried to like them. I've had them at like nice restaurants where I'm like, surely mushrooms here are gonna be like the best.
These
mushrooms.
are gonna be the good
so
ones,
if I
yeah.
don't like them here, then I don't like mushrooms. And lo and behold, it's just that fucking dusty, like earthy flavor,
Yeah,
which
earthy,
I think
yeah.
is what people like.
Well, right. I mean, that's kind of like the whole
I don't
thing.
like it. I don't like it. It's very blue cheese. It's very.
I'm curious
I
if
just
you would.
can't
I'm curious if
stand that.
you would like this dish because this is a very unique. It was a very unique mushroom dish. Like I've never had mushrooms that were like this. Mushrooms in a tomato base. That's
I
like
would try it
very good. I put some basil in there. It's fucking good.
in the way, like if you ordered that at a restaurant and cut me off like a little chunk.
It's more of like a.
I would try
It's
it.
more of a stir fry type scenario.
If you spooned me a chunk, I
There we
don't.
go, yeah, let's-
Whatever.
Maybe put on some like maybe.
You're so always.
Well, I'm just
like,
painting a picture.
Well, it's not exactly.
Well, I'm
like
just painting
that.
a picture.
Like okay.
The audience doesn't know
Then
what it looks like either.
Whatever the version is.
It's not a pie. I can't cut you a piece. It's more of a pile. It's like a wet, slimy pile of tomatoey mushrooms with basil.
Spooned it. If you spooned a little piece to me,
Maybe I
would
gave you
try
like a
it.
nice a nice buttered piece of sourdough, and I spooned some.
See, I'd try it.
and
with
I
that, for
spooned
sure.
some tomatoey mushrooms on there.
Yeah.
Maybe you'd like it.
If you did, I would try. See, that's my thing. Is like, I'm very proud of myself in the fact that I used to, when I was a kid, not be a trier. I was one of those dumbass kids that would look at something and go, no, I don't want to try that because I know I won't like it.
Okay.
I was that way with like onion, sour cream, like stuff that I love now.
Sour cream
so
is
now
good.
that I'm an adult,
Onions are good.
I will try stuff.
I think
Even if I think I won't like it, I'll try it just to see. Because maybe I do like it in a certain preparation, or maybe that certain preparation will be my gateway into liking that ingredient or something. Like cilantro, I know for a fact I don't like.
yeah, that's genetic. That's a genetic thing. Or
But,
like it's like a physiological thing. Like
Yeah.
you just can't eat it.
But like mushrooms, eggplant, and
It's so
zucchini
many people
are all things that I don't think that I've just had prepared correctly. I've had it a ton, and I've never really liked it.
see like
But I still think there's a way to do it that's out there that I will like. You know what I mean?
yeah, like mushrooms. Obviously, I get when someone says they don't like mushrooms. Like they're a very like they're their own thing.
They're pretty crazy flavor.
Yeah. Eggplant, I get. Zucchini is weird to me because zucchini is like good,
I have
and it's
had,
just like a plant. It's just a squash.
see, I've never really had a squash that I've liked.
Acorn? You've never had like a
Which
butternut
is-
squash soup?
A fucking wild claim, I know.
Acorn
But I
squash?
just haven't had it in a way that I like it. Yeah,
It's so
haven't.
good.
I'm sure it is.
What about pumpkin? That's a squash.
I'm not a big pumpkin
It's
person, no.
so good.
Except that one time, see, this is a great example. That one time your mom sent us with that Costco pumpkin pie.
Oh, that wasn't.
I
that
never
wasn't,
liked
that was
pumpkin
no
pie.
Costco pie, my friend.
I thought it was from Costco.
No, it was from like, I don't know where it was from actually. It wasn't from Costco.
That giant
Yeah,
one
it wasn't from
that we
Costco.
took to Novemberfest?
I mean, it might have originally
Well-
been. We got it from. It was a realtor. The realtor who
Oh.
sold my mom her house was having like
well, that's sweet.
a dumb. I sold you a house appreciation party,
Okay.
and everyone who
That's
came
nice.
by got a pumpkin pie. But I went there, and it like the party
Well, see,
sucked.
I don't usually like pumpkin pie or pumpkin anything.
You like
But that pie? That was so good.
It was a good pie. I think it was mostly just
That
like
was a good fucking
it was
pie.
good. I think it was just like a lot of sugar. Like there's just a lot of sugar in that pie.
That I was just
Yeah.
about to say. It was sweeter than any pumpkin pie I've ever had, but not in like a. Ugh,
Do you like-
God, this is
have
sweet.
you ever
Because
had
I'm
a-
not a big sweets person.
Have you ever had a sweet potato pie?
My mom loves sweet potato pie.
It's good. It's like pumpkin pie, but it's sweet
Not-
potato.
See, for me, I love sweet potato, but in a savory sense, like a baked sweet
Well-
potato or sweet potato fries with salt and
Sweet
pepper.
potato pie is typically like not sweetened, or it's not as sweet. It's like it's not like a dessert.
I don't know if I would like that though, because I still need like the salt and pepper.
Well, you could add.
and
you
then
could throw
in a
it.
pie form, it's like that's weird.
Yeah, it'd be, I'm thinking like, what if you had like a slice of pie and you like covered it in gravy?
Dude,
That'd be
fucking would.
good.
That actually sounds.
That sounds
sick.
so good.
Brown gravy
Yeah, like a brown gravy over
Hell
a bunch
yeah.
of sweet potato pie slice.
with like a little just a little extra like stuffing on it.
Ooh, okay. Hear me
Like
out.
some
This is gonna get dirty.
Celery.
This is gonna
and
get
thyme and stuff.
nasty. Okay, big
Like,
slice.
that's fucking nasty.
Big slice of sweet potato pie.
Uh-huh.
Dressed with dressing on top, like a crumble, like a pile. Almost like a la
Ooh,
mode.
yeah, like a cobbler.
It's like a la mode with ice cream, but instead of
Yeah.
ice cream, it's dressing.
Uh-huh.
All over the top, cream gravy. Peppercorn.
Ooh.
Peppercorn. Fuck it, let's go all the way. Sausage, peppercorn gravy over the top.
I'd eat that.
Yeah, that sounds so good.
I'd eat that. Yep.
That's a squalor bowl.
I would
That's
so
what we
eat
call a
that.
squalor bowl. But that sounds great. I'm so hungry for that now. Like, and fuck the turkey. You needs it.
Honestly, I'm a big turkey fan.
Honestly, I say dice the turkey up, put it in the stuffing. Mix the turkey
I
in
don't
with the
know.
stuffing. Or just throw a leg, slap a leg on the side.
one of those
One of those
big,
big honks.
fucking, yeah.
It's the only good part. I mean, the thigh is good. Of
Yeah,
course.
the thigh. And if it's done right, the breast and the skin, just
The
in
skin,
general.
yeah. The breast is never good. Let's be honest.
I've had good breast.
No. No, you haven't. Shut up. Shut up. You're not fucking bisexual.
Yes,
You're not fucking bisexual. Unless you are. Unless you are.
How do you know? How do I know?
I mean, I think I would know.
I don't think you would.
As your friend? As your one of your best friends, I wouldn't know.
I don't know.
I'd tell you.
I might be bi. You know what? Tune in next week
Hey,
to
let's
find out
find
if
out.
I'm actually bi.
Hey, it's Pride Month. We're gonna find out by the end of June.
We're gonna tease.
if Alexa is bi.
You know what? Spoiler alert, I am cis.
Damn. Spoiler alert.
That's my fault.
I was right again. Spoiler alert, I was right about Alexa's life.
Come in next week, hot, just like, nah, I'm straight.
Yeah, it turns out I was just lying. I was buying.
Hey, anyone who is waiting for that answer. No.
Anyone who got excited by that.
I'm sorry.
Anyone who's the slightest bit tantalized by that mischief.
I'm gonna be a little bi.
Shut the fuck up. It's fine if you are. It's okay. I'm your friend.
I went to Pride on Sunday here in
Yeah,
Buffalo.
yeah. We were going to talk about Fest. That's what we were going to get to this whole time. Here we are.
Yeah, it's been 37
30
minutes.
minutes in. We were going to talk about Fest, celebrations.
Yeah,
Alexa did all this research about Pride.
definitely did not. The research part of this podcast is long dead.
It'll come back, folks.
We'll see. Yeah, Pride was really good. We went to a bar, Milky's.
No surprise. No
And
surprise.
Nobody was there, but it was prime
Milky
Pride.
is, for the
Parade.
listeners, a somewhat historic kind of like staple
Very historic,
in
yeah.
in the Buffalo. I almost said Boston. The Buffalo,
Oh.
New York, Elmwood Village neighborhood.
Yep.
Okay, I'm learning.
It's a
learning.
wonderful bar. Great shows, comedy open mics, great karaoke night.
It is a cool bar. It's a very
just
strange bar.
Such a good bar. It feels very loungy, like in the
Yeah.
way it's laid out and the way it kind of looks. But it's just a really fucking cool bar. Yeah, and they opened at 11, which was when the Pride Parade kicked off, but it kicked off near Mr. Good Bar. So we got to just sit there, and it was just us. People were coming in and out, but we were the only like people like hanging.
Okay.
So we got to sit right in the window, watch the whole parade come by. It was really wonderful. I got choked up a few times because everyone was just... Whenever I see a big group of people being really happy, it chokes
It gets
me
you.
up.
Yeah,
Like,
it hits you.
Humans being human fucking gets
Yeah,
me.
not dancer for once.
Yeah. Humans being human and not dancer is like my
Yeah, it's good.
soft spot.
Yeah,
When they're
I
dancer,
love,
I'm kind of like, shut the fuck up.
I love seeing people just living life.
I know.
They're just having fun.
And like everyone had like bubbles and like big ribbons on sticks and like everyone was just having a great time,
That is
like
fun.
clapping and cheering.
Ribbons on
It was
sticks
really
is a
cute.
cool thing.
I know, dude. Me and Brad were talking about that. Brad, my husband. Me and Brad were talking about that. Of like, man, anytime in like PE in elementary school, you got the ribbon on a stick, like you were unstoppable.
Okay, I don't know if I take it this far.
What?
I don't remember doing this.
8-year-old Will never got a ribbon on a stick and just like ran around and whipped it around and
Fuck no. I wouldn't do that.
Pride Month, Will. Stop being so homophobic.
This is Pride Month, Will. Fuck no, I never did that.
Fuck no, I never played with ribbons.
I never touched a ribbon in my life. Definitely not a one with cool colors. If I touched a ribbon, it was like just gray. And it was yarn. It was just yarn tied to like a fishing pole, and it was a fishing line.
twine.
If I ever touched a ribbon, it was
Rough.
just twine I was fishing with in the mud.
Okay. So definitely not with glitter.
No. The only glitter were like worms for the bait. Yeah, ribbon on a stick is cool.
Ribbon on a stick is so cool.
It just does the thing. It just waves around.
I know.
How does it know?
I love that. Make like
Yeah. It's like
swirly loops.
sparklers, but no fire.
Mm-hmm.
Sparklers, but eternal.
Yes, that was what I was gonna say.
Except
like no fire,
they don't work
not as cool.
They don't work at night.
Eternal, very cool.
They don't work at night. You can't ribbon on a stick
Unless you
at
have a
night.
light.
Unless you have light.
So.
Coolest thing we've ever done. Have light.
Thank God for human and humanity
I say
civilization.
thank man, not thank God. We don't have to go there.
Anyway, happy Pride, everyone.
Happy Pride, thank God.
I wanted to ask a question since our
okay.
subject this week is
Oh my God,
festivals
great.
and-
I can't wait. What's this fucking question?
What was your first like music festival?
I've never been to one.
Really?
Never been to a music fest. I think they're dumb.
They are dumb. I'm not gonna lie. As someone who's been to quite a few.
I've never had any.
Not
I
awesome.
for the longest time thought I was like there was something wrong with me because everyone loses their mind about these dumb music festivals, and I don't give a shit about them. I think they sound like a waste of money, a waste of time, and like it's just like a good way to have like a week-long headache afterwards.
Yeah.
Like I don't give a
Not
shit.
when you're 18. Like when you're really young.
They didn't exist when we. They didn't
really
exist when we
fun.
were 18.
Yeah, they did.
No, they existed. We were like early 20s before these things were popping off.
I went to-
Bonnaroo existed.
I went to ACL when I was 18.
Was ACL like it was now? Actually, it probably was
Yes.
better.
I saw Red Hot Chili Peppers and Alison Krauss, Robert Plant.
I guess what I'm saying is
And
they didn't pop off when we were 18.
Beck.
Like the ones around when we were 18 were like the ones that have been around for decades.
Well, here's the thing. I'll argue is what you mean by pop off is
There's like
in
5
my
every
opinion,
week somewhere.
Right. There weren't so many, and also the ones that did exist were much more respectable and much chiller and much less like corporatized, which of course they were then as well, corporate.
Yeah, like South by Southwest.
But not in such a like insane, like it costs fucking $700 to go just to get the ticket.
Yeah.
And you have to have like a certain kind of wristband to get into every certain kind of like little
Like
fucking area.
yeah, like Bonnaroo was like there was one wristband, it was $300 or something.
Right. And you got your camping for that. You got like your festival entry. You got free water to refill your water bottles and stuff. Like it was like this overarching like, but like now it feels like it's like, okay, you buy your, $300 wristband, but then you also have to pay $200 extra to get a camping spot
It's absurd.
at the camping.
Yeah.
But you can upgrade for another $100 to get a big enough spot for your cart and your tent. If you have an RV, you better pay an extra $500.
That's an extra $1,000.
If you want a shower ever, another extra $1,000.
It's so stupid.
It's just insane.
Yeah. It's all commoditized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like ACL and South by Southwest both got like insane.
Well, like South by
and,
isn't even a
like,
fest anymore. It's a fucking tech show.
No, it's still a fest, but the thing is it's so impossible to get into it as a small band.
Okay, yeah, that's like
which is what South by used to be.
I was talking to someone the other day.
They had
who
big
went,
bands, but
someone who went last
Yeah.
year, like they're from Toronto, and they were at South by
Yeah.
last year, and they were like, it sucked. It was just a tech demo.
well, that's
And they're being
they went
hyperbolic.
at the wrong time.
They're being hyperbolic. Like they're saying like there was music, but it wasn't the music fest they had been like sold on decades ago.
If I remember correctly, South by has
It always had the 2
teaching,
weekends.
film, and tech, and that's the first weekend and like the beginning of the week. And
Then
then
it's supposedly
Wednesday
music.
to Sunday, it's much more music focused. That's not to say they don't have other stuff that's going on.
This
not
take was that it was
but-
just it's like tech is now all of it. Mm-hmm. Which I mean I don't know. I didn't go. I've actually never been to South.
I mean,
by.
I haven't gone to South by since fucking 2014 or something, so
I never
don't know
went.
what I'm talking about
But
either.
I guess that was covered when I said I've never been to a festival.
Yeah. Honestly, you've been to Ren Fair, though.
I've been to Ren Fair, which I don't like.
And arguably... What?
I don't like.
Oh my God.
I like. Okay, I don't like the Scarborough Fair.
You are so unlikable.
The touristy one. No, the touristy one. The touristy one
Okay,
that's
but
like.
do you like the concept of a Ren
Yeah,
Fair?
that's cool. I want to go to
Okay.
more. I like the ones that are more like DIY, low key Ren Fairs.
Yeah.
I don't like the touristy ones like Scarborough Fair.
Right.
That sucks.
I've never been to Scarborough. I did go to a music festival at Scarborough called
Oh, yeah.
Sound on Sound.
Okay, yeah.
Great music
It's a
festival.
cool
though.
venue. I like the every year they always
We got to camp there. It was so cool.
I like when they turn it into a bunch of haunted houses. And I don't know if they still do it, but for a while there, like every October, they would turn Scarborough Fairgrounds into like 5 different haunted
Cool.
houses,
Ew,
and that was
creepy.
fun.
I mean, it's in such a cool forest. Like, it's a true, like, pine forest, too.
Yeah, all very
Which
like
makes it
cool
really
old
cool.
forest full of like dumb,
Like, very tall.
dumb
lots of
shitty
pine
castles.
needles. Yeah.
The blacksmith
Dude,
shop.
When I went to Sound on Sound there, we got to camp in the campgrounds, which was very
that
cool.
name.
'Cause-
That name. Oh my god.
What, Scarborough?
No,
Oh, Sound on Sound.
Sound.
Yeah. It was a good festival, though. It was one of those great fests that had, like, different stages for different types of music.
Okay, that's a good way to do it.
I think so too, but it didn't go too like broad. It was like hip hop, electronic, and like indie rock, and then like folk rock. So it kind of like, I mean
There was
the
a,
right kind of like
say there was
everyone liked the same things.
Yeah, you might say
know?
there was a
Like,
spectrum.
There was a spectrum, but it was concentrated enough that like I went to each and every stage and found someone that I loved.
Yeah.
You know. But what was cool is because it was at Scarborough, they still had like jousting and they had
It was going on.
yeah, but it was because they were like, hey, we're hosting a music festival here at Scarborough Fair. Do any of the people that usually come like sell or perform at Scarborough Fair, Ren Fair, want to come do their thing?
corseted lasses want to
Dude, corseted lasses on stilts.
nice.
Pirates.
See, that's
being
the
in
only
character.
good. That's the cool part of Scarborough Fair.
It was so fun. It was so fun. And then camping, it was just like you get done, you go out into the campgrounds. You're like, oh my God, where the fuck is my fucking camp? I walked around the loop like 1,000 times.
Keep passing the same
But
pirate
someone
ship.
came in and they were like, hey, we have a bunch of Coors Lights. Do you want to we've seen you like 6 times. Do you want to come hang out? And
yeah.
I was just like, yes, please.
Dude, I would love a Coors Light in that scenario is the best thing anyone can
it's the
offer.
Best,
If
dude.
you're lost,
And there was also,
if you're lost and someone offers you a Coors Light,
you're going to cry.
yeah, like God, thank you.
I almost did. I'm not going to lie.
And that Coors Light lasted 13 nights. I don't know what the legend is, what the book says. What does the good book say?
I think it's like 13 or 14.
Something like that. And Alexa drank that
yeah,
one
and
Coors Light for 13 nights.
No, 13 fucking seconds.
13 sips.
They had like a great tent that was it was like a outreach coalition in Austin that was for like it was like a mental health coalition, but they made a tent for like trippers that were
Okay.
maybe having a bad time.
Yeah.
So it was like a bunch of like pillows and rugs, and it was dark, and they were playing like nice music, and there were people there that were there to like talk you through things if you were maybe having a bad trip, and like just like a really nice place to be, and it was like right where you came out of the grounds, the fairgrounds. So it was like if you're having a bad trip and you're trying to escape and you get out of the fairgrounds, they're like right there, just like come here.
It's right where you come out of the ground, right where you crawl your way out of the earth.
On all the pine needles, but they're so soft.
Yeah, pine needles are great.
Need to put that on. What was that fucking place we were talking about where you crawl space?
Crawls place. The pine needle.
Do some pine
room.
needles. Yeah. It's very shady. Cool.
It's shady because you don't know what all the needles are from.
Anyway, you got a fest going on or something?
No,
right?
no. Not at all.
Oh, okay.
I was not at a fest. Or are you bringing up the chili?
Well, I mean, I thought you wanted to talk fests and fairs because you wanted to talk about
what did I
a
do?
fest or a fair.
Well, I can't talk about...
We could talk about the chili.
I can talk about the chili. Where I was...
You don't have to disclose where you were.
Well, yeah. No, I won't. But now I am. Now we have.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, so I was at a street fest. And...
You live in a very big city.
I live in a big city.
It's a big fucking city. I'm actually very surprised how big that city is.
I live in a big city. It's not as big as New York.
You're a big boy in a big city.
I'm a big boy. I could talk about the festival. No, I was just at a street fair, hanging out with some friends. Like, went by to see them. I mean, friends, people I know. And we were like,
I hope they're not listening.
they're probably not.
They're like listening, like, oh, I love my friend Will's podcast.
They don't even know this show exists.
I'm not.
We'll be friends. I have met them recently. I'm hanging out with some people I've met recently.
Okay.
You know, like I can't fuck neighbors.
You're
Damn
trying
it.
to make friends with these people?
Yeah, of course. That'd be
Okay.
nice.
They are potential maybe friends.
Yeah. People who live in the city that I
bet they
live
would
in.
like to hear that you think of them as friends.
Yeah, probably. They probably fucking get off on that.
They're probably beating their meat
Probably fucking
on the idea
jacking
that
each
they're
other
friends
off.
with you. Just hand on hand, just we're friends.
So we're hanging out. We're hanging out on the street. Mm-hmm. It's fine. It's fun. There's people all over the place, and we're having a good time. I was drawn on someone had brought a bunch of like archival pictures from like something that was like all these pictures from like a gallery, but they were like cool, but they were like trash. And they were like, hey, if you wanted to take one of these pictures and doodle on it.
Useless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I grabbed a Sharpie and this picture of this dog sleeping in the mud.
Cute.
And I started drawing on him like he was at the beach. So that was fun. I gave him like...
You're giving him like a umbrella.
Yeah, I gave him an umbrella, like a little blanket, like some like
flip-flops.
sunglasses, and a bunch of some crabs hanging out around him.
Hell yeah.
There's like a couple coconuts with some straws in them. Mm-hmm. Like, this dog is cool.
Cute.
Then, out of nowhere, fucking really cool guy from the park wanders over, and he just starts stomping. Like, people are like hanging out, like we're like people are like sitting down like on the ground, like hanging, like drawing. Yeah, and this guy starts stomping around, just inserts himself like in the middle of us.
Like on people's like, is he stepping on people's stuff?
He's about to be. Like, this guy's fucking hammered.
Oh.
And everyone immediately is like, okay, like, there's very much the vibe of like, oh, good, this is happening now. Like, this guy's here. Whoever the hell he is. But now, like, we have to deal with this.
Yeah.
And he's mad about something. Like, oh, good. Oh, he's mad, too.
As they often are.
Oh, good. He's also mad.
Oh, he's not in a good mood.
What I love is that he's here. What I really love is that he's mad. And he looks at me, and I look at him, and he's holding a fucking cup of food, like a cup of some...
Are you sitting on the ground, too?
I'm standing. I'm
Okay.
now standing.
Well, you're a target
Oh, yeah, of course. I painted a target on me.
by standing up.
And the only, like, I can register that he's mad about something. I can't exactly tell what he's saying. And the only words that come across as English to me, I mean, he's speaking English, but he says, "You want this in your face?" And before I can even fucking respond, boom.
Before you can say no.
Before I can say, no, you fucking...
Actually, I'd prefer...
Yeah.
I'd prefer not to have anything in my face, thank you.
Before I could even utter the words "fuck off," which were the next words, immediately post the pitching of an entire cup of chicken chili on me from head to toe.
Was it like a pint?
It was like a dumb little
like
cup.
a soup pint?
I get. No, it was less than that.
Was it 8 ounces or 16
It was like
ounces?
8 ounces.
Okay.
And it was...
So not too bad. But still, that's got a good bit of cover.
Oh, it covered. Yeah. Like...
If it's full.
Like, it was in my hair. It was in my stash. It was on my shirt. It was on my shoes.
Yeah.
It was, like, all over me. And it was literally, like, that fast. It was like, "You want this in your face?" I was like, "Huh?"
And you're like,
I'm like, "Wait, what?" And then, boom, just on me. And immediately, like, it's not me telling this guy to fuck off. It's everyone else being like...
Had you engaged with him prior at all?
No.
Or were you just kind of watching him, like, be around?
No, he just wandered over. I hadn't said a word to this guy.
You're just, like, watching him, and then he turns to you and goes, "You want this in your face?" And you're like, and then
excuse me? Yeah, and then boom.
Do I want what?
I'm fucking covered in food.
Well, what is it?
Yeah. Do I want this in my face? Are you offering me a taste of your fine...
I know.
Of this,
need
the
to know what it
shittiest
is.
food I've ever had thrown on me? And it was like some shitty chicken chili bullshit, like watery, gross shit.
Right.
Like, I was fine. But then immediately after that, I was like, "Oh, okay, fuck you."
Yeah.
And now I'm berating this
for
guy.
sure.
I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here, you piece of shit."
Yeah.
He took a couple swings, but he's so drunk that I'm like, I don't even have to move.
You're just standing
I'm just standing
there.
there. I'm standing there fucking still. And he's just like...
He's wearing himself out, tuckering himself out.
He's like... you throw a swing, and then he like spins around. And it's like... In retrospect... Could I have been in danger? Yes. At the time, I did not feel like I was in danger at all.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't feel threatened by, like this guy was not about to pull a knife or some shit.
Well, and, like, it feels like you had already clocked that he was, like, pretty fucked up anyway.
Oh,
like,
yeah. This dude was absolutely hammered.
I mean, you needed the proof of him throwing fisticuffs and like not even getting close to connecting with you, but if he had pulled a knife, it doesn't sound like he could have done anything with it. Like,
No, I mean...
he would have attempted.
Yeah, like, the situation would have changed immediately, obviously.
Right.
That would have gone
And,
from...
like, you also were around a bunch of people that someone would have come from the side.
Oh, yeah, there were like
tackled him or
15 people
something,
around.
like-
Everyone is sober. Like, it's like 1 p.m.
Right.
We're all just like hanging out, drawing pictures of dogs with sunglasses.
Yeah, like the most fucking innocent,
Yeah.
like adorable
So I was like, "Do you want a marker and a picture?" I was like,
Little-
"I'd love that. That sounds great."
little neighborhood
I'm gonna draw a coconut.
like activity.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw this dog drinking from a coconut. And then I suddenly, asshole from the fucking park, waddles
like-
over.
You want this?
Yeah, you want this in your face? Oh yeah, great. Thank you so much. But my friends, I'll call them friends.
They are your
They
friends. They're your
they
friends.
brought me inside. I took a shower. They gave me a shirt.
So nice.
Yeah,
That's so sweet of them.
it was very nice.
Hey, shout out to Will's friends.
Shout out to my friends.
Thank you, friends, for taking care of my friend. We are now friends
Thank you
as
for
well.
taking me in when I was at my lowest.
When there were 2 sets of chicken chili footprints,
Yeah.
that's when your friends carried you.
What is that even a reference of?
You don't know that
2
reference?
sets? What? No. What's that mean?
Do you know the 1 set reference?
No. What's that mean?
Okay, so there's this in the 90s, at least that's when I remember it from. I'm sure it's older. There's this like little story that all Christian moms had
This
in a
does
picture
sound like
frame
okay. This does sound like
in their house.
I was thinking it was some
of-
Christian stuff.
It's like this guy's telling this story of like, you know, walking along the beach with Jesus, and there's 2 sets of footprints,
Oh,
and
okay.
Jesus is there, and then he says when he's at his lowest, he noticed only 1 set of footprints, and he asks Jesus, "Why did you abandon me?" And Jesus goes, "Well, when you saw only 1 foot of set print, 1 foot
Nice,
of set
nice.
prints,
1 set of foot. 1 foot
one
of set prints.
one set of footprints.
1 foot of
It
set
was
prints. I hope he comes out for an encore.
That's not funny, but
That was good. That was good.
Can that be the
And
episode
that's the one joke this week, folks. That's the one joke that Will came up
1
with. Alexa didn't come
foot
up with any jokes.
of set prints? No, he says when there was 1 set of footprints, it was then that I carried you, and it's supposed to be like a, oh my God, when you think you're alone in
It's
this
actually-
world, Jesus is actually like carrying you,
You weren't
and
even.
providing
You
you
weren't
with the
walking
most
at all.
love
There's
that
not
you've
even
ever
your
needed.
feet. Those feet have hooves. Those are cloven feet.
Yeah, they're cloven.
Wait, what, is the devil carrying me? I guess he's
You
technically. I
wish.
guess he has foot. He has feet.
He could have feet if he wanted.
Uh,
I think he makes the cloven hoof thing as like a fashion
hey,
choice, you know.
do you believe that he has feet? Because he believes in you. What's that stupid adage? Like, do you believe in the devil? Well, he believes in you. Like,
Which is like,
oh, nice. That's so nice of this guy that doesn't
That's so
exist.
nice.
That's so nice of this guy. I don't
have you
believe in.
seen? Oh, yeah. There's like a picture that's circulating the internet. It circulates every once in a while.
Okay.
That's
Secular.
like a it's a
Cyclical.
church.
Okay.
It's like a church marquee, you know, that all churches have, where they change out the little phrase for whatever time it is.
Do unto others
Yeah,
as
I think
you-
it's something like,
Yeah.
don't believe in yourself or believe in Jesus because Satan believes in you, or some shit like that. And it's just like, dude, Satan sounds cool. Like,
He sounds like he's.
I don't know what you're talking
He
about.
sounds like he's like with me. Mm-hmm. He believes in me, but God doesn't. What?
I know. So I'm supposed to, like, when
This
I'm
this
at
feels
my
very hack. This feels a
worst-
bit hack, but we can go here.
Everything we do is hack.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, that's fine.
Really? You think what we do is hack or not hack?
Which one is it?
Not hack? You think what we do is not hacky?
I think it is. I'm fine with it.
Well, then let's continue. Let's lean in.
Hey. What's up, pal? How's your
Lean the fuck in.
How's your Monday,
Hey.
Tuesday?
My Monday, Tuesday?
Hey.
Actually, fucking horrible.
Well, good.
Thank you for
I'm
asking.
the devil. I got your back. I believe in you.
Thank you, Satan.
It's me. Hey, it's me, soft-spoken devil.
You know what? You're really likable like this.
Thank you.
I always thought you would be
If I was the devil,
soft-spoken.
no,
I thought the
was
devil would
soft-spoken.
be like a very
Lucifer,
cool guy.
Lucy,
Lucy, Fur.
and a little loosey goosey.
If we're
Hey, Monday, Tuesday we get down to work, but Friday, Freaky Friday, have fun. We cut loose. Friday, you wear jeans to the office. That's the devil.
You know what? I have never once in the last 3 years worn jeans while working.
You've also never been to the office because you work from home.
It's sick. And you know what? Satan, I believe you would really appreciate that.
Satan, get behind me.
Satan, are you a capitalist?
I don't know where that's going. You lost me.
He's not.
Okay. He's not. Oh, he's not.
Is
Oh,
the
okay,
answer.
he's not.
He's not.
Oh, it's fine that he's not.
I would guess Satan's an anarchist.
Yeah, you might guess that.
I mean, judging on
He like
Church of
abandoned it
Satan?
all. Dude, he risked it all. He truly did.
he did, and you know what? Good for him.
Yeah. Dude, we stan a Lucifer King.
We Satan Stan.
Okay.
Stanton.
We
Say Stan.
say stan.
Sate Stan. I don't know.
This is weird.
Should we end it?
Yeah,
or-
yeah, we could. We didn't talk about our new logo, our new pictures. We don't have to though.
We could still do that.
Yeah, you want to talk about
you
that real
want.
quick? Okay, cool.
Yeah, real quick.
Yeah, we got to figure out, our good friend who I think listens to the pod.
Baylor Estes. I'm gonna find him real quick on Instagram so we can shout out his Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Baylor, but B-A-A. Fuck
Take
me.
that. Let's take it from the top.
fucking-
Let's take it from the top.
All right, from the top, and a 3, 2, 1. Baylorb, BAY 10RB.
Oh my God, he needs to fix that.
He can do whatever he wants. He's a very talented tattoo artist.
Two minutes.
Very
he did
talented
this.
illustrator. Oh, he did this.
I remember that
And
very
he did
fun.
another.
Yeah, shut up.
tattoo
yeah,
on
we
my
get it.
calf,
You have so
but
many tattoos.
I can't
You're
show it.
so cool.
I have 2 tattoos from Baylor.
Do you love I love me that day of getting the tattoos.
Oh, it was so much fun.
I was
was such a good time.
truly in my rare form of having fun.
And I got one of the best fucking photos of you
Oh
that
my
I've
God.
ever seen in my life.
You got 2 of them.
That weekend I got 2 of them. I don't think they both came from the same
Where
day.
I was truly like you caught inside me. You caught how I feel. That's
Oh, I got 3.
what's the third?
No, I got
2.
2. I got 2. It was
Anyway,
2. It was 2.
when we go to the bar across the street from the tattoo parlor and the guy asks me who's the tattoo artist and I just look at him like dead-eyed and just say Baylor.
And he's just like,
he's like
Okay.
as if he would know him by his first name only.
right, as if this is Madonna.
Yeah.
Oh my-
But he is.
And honestly,
He did pitch us. He pitched that place across the street as if he frequents it.
Yeah.
So I was operating under the assumption that he goes there.
And he's such the kind of guy, like, I always describe Baylor as the kind of guy where me and Baylor could go to, like, Anchorage, Alaska, and he could be like, oh my God, I've never been to Alaska. This is incredible. I love this place. We'd walk into a bar in Anchorage, Alaska, and someone would go, oh my God, Baylor? And I'd be like, are you fucking kidding
Yeah,
me?
someone would
knows
know him.
Baylor
Someone
here?
would've-
Of course someone knows Baylor
Yeah, you met him
here.
at Bonnaroo or something.
Yeah, he's just that kind of guy where, like, you can literally go anywhere with him and someone knows him
Yeah.
and loves
So
him.
that's why
because he's a very lovable guy.
Me in my delirious state of just existing in Austin for too long.
Yeah, we were
Baylor.
pretty hungover that day.
Yeah, because we were up until like 4 a.m.
Yeah, it was cool.
5 a.m.
It was pretty cool and fun.
You had to go to a 7-Eleven. I didn't want to go.
Sure,
Yeah,
probably.
you probably needed like
don't know.
pods or some shit.
Always.
And I was like, I don't want to go to 7-Eleven because there's always a thing. There's always an event.
Right. At that time of night.
After 2 a.m.
Especially in a 7-Eleven in Austin.
Yeah, downtown Austin on like
There's
Congress or
something
something.
going on.
Like you will have a random encounter at that 7-Eleven. If you go in there, there will be something happening that you don't want to deal with
Yeah.
without fail. It's like public transit.
Well,
There's going to be an event. It's fine. That's the human condition, my friend.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's going to happen.
But yeah, I think this episode's Instagram post is going to be that picture of you looking just so despondent in Baylor's.
Me getting the tattoo or me at the Violet
that
Crown?
picture I have of you. No, the one of you waiting in the tattoo chair, just.
Oh my God, that is a good.
Just.
I truly I look insane.
What was the best part about that picture was that you had been cackling right before I took it, and you started cackling. Right after.
I was like happy.
We were
I was
joking
having a good
around.
time.
We were all there.
You caught like the
we were
one
having a great time.
Split second that my inner
was,
self came out, and I was just.
I was gonna say you were really nervous about the tattoo.
I was scared. I wasn't scared.
So I think
I'll use the word scared now.
I mean, everyone's nervous about their first tattoo.
Yeah, it's like
a completely
it's very much
normal.
It's the unknown. Yeah, I was like apprehensive.
And you're about to inflict pain upon yourself. It's
willingly. Yeah, it's a strange thing.
Yeah, it's scary. But I think it was just a moment of you like kind of dissociating from the conversation and being like, oh my God, I'm fucking doing this. Oh yeah. Yeah, totally. Oh my God, I can't wait.
Yeah, this is fun. We're having fun.
Dude, I knew we were friends actually when we were.
Oh my God.
No, I knew we were friends in that I knew we were close when you were about to get your tattoo and Baylor was like prepping his needle or prepping the ink or whatever he was doing. And I looked at you and I was like, you nervous? And you were like, yeah. And I was just like, aw, we're like you didn't lie.
Oh,
like,
yeah. I'm
you
incapable.
were like honest about the fact that you're like,
I'm incapable of lying.
pretty nervous. Well, I would have expected you to be like, kinda, or something like that. But you were
I was
like
fully honest.
very like, yes, I am.
It was not
very
even like
nervous.
a white lie. Which
Yeah,
that can't be a good
It wasn't
phrase.
even a.
That can't be a good thing.
Yeah, probably not. But it wasn't even like a. Like you didn't fudge it at all, or like put on a brave face.
Bluff. No
like you were.
here.
Yeah, you were like, yeah, I'm really nervous, and I was like, in my head, I was like, oh, he really trusts me.
Then Matt asks, I'm like, I'm fine. It's cool. It didn't bother me at all.
No.
I'm not nervous in
Not
the
scared.
slightest. I wish it was happening right now.
Actually, can you tattoo me with both hands
Yeah.
just on different parts of my body?
I think I want to get this tattoo twice. This doesn't bother me at all.
Well, you know what?
So Baylor's drawing
Baylor.
Baylor's drawing us a nice picture.
And from what we've seen, it's great.
Dude,
I love it.
We're gonna have to get that
so far.
We're gonna have to get it tattooed on us. No, obviously we don't. That's insane.
I might get myself tattooed on me.
You would get yourself tattooed on you before you would get me and you?
Yeah.
That's
I
so
would.
mean. You would rather have, if the options were me and your faces, or just your
Or just
face,
my face?
you would go with
My
just
face.
your face.
Yep.
Well,
Gun to my head. You and me, or just me? Me.
you show your true colors.
Yep. Sorry. I'm not scared of this tattoo.
I'd get that tattoo. It's just two of you. Replace me with another face of you. And then when you eventually,
And then I'll get that same tattoo. We'll get matching
when you
tattoos where it's
eventually,
just two of
when
me.
you eventually betray me, I'll just like carve an X with a knife through it.
No, you should get Baylor to tattoo like just
An eraser.
just black lines.
Smudge.
Like you're carving someone out of a yearbook.
Yeah. Oh, very. Yeah. What the fuck? Carving someone out of.
But just one of them.
Yeah.
Because the one that's you can't carve out, but it's me. But you carve out the one that's me.
Sure.
You get it?
Yeah, no, not at all.
Anyway,
I get what
listener.
you're saying. It just wasn't funny. No, I'm kidding.
Listener.
So,
Hey, Will, how do you feel about the listener? Do you love them?
I love them with all my heart.
I love the listener with all my
Hey.
heart. I would sacrifice myself for the listener.
I wouldn't do that.
I would get a tattoo of the listener.
I would
on
do
my
that.
body.
That'd be fun.
That'd be cool.
If the listener turned themselves into like a monster truck with like a pumpkin in the back or something and looked nothing like, what I'm saying is looked nothing like the listener.
It's a representation.
Yeah,
of the
I'd get
listener.
that tattoo.
Yeah. I would do that as well.
what's I wish I could think of a stupid tattoo a friend has that I could make fun of real quick. Yeah.
I can think of stupid tattoos that our friends have, but they're so specific that if I said them, they would know that I'm talking about.
That is what I was
wanna do
going
that.
for. The only one I could think of though would be too mean. Even I can't do it.
Mm-hmm. When we stop recording, we'll talk about it.
Yeah. So any friends listening,
We need to shit talk our friends. So listener, we love
gotta
you.
go because any
Thank
friends
you.
who might be listening, we're about to make
We gotta shit talk
fucking
you.
fun of your dumbass tattoos that
Your
suck.
stupid fucking tattoo. Will, I love you. Thank you.
I love you, Alexa. You're my friend.
To the listener, you are our friend.
We're gonna end every episode with an affirmation like this, I think.
Yeah, why not?
I tried to start the episode with an intro, and then you were like, we hadn't clapped yet, we hadn't synced yet.
We literally pressed record, and then you tried to start the episode.
Yeah, I thought that's what we did. I thought that's what we do now. I thought that's how it
No,
worked.
we've never done that.
Yeah, but we also have never done this.
And that's just for you, listener. We've never done this. And maybe we won't do it again, but that's probably not true because we keep doing this every damn week because we're stupid.